When it comes to animated entertainment and that little lamp dancing across the screen and knocking the eye into the ground, did you know his name is Luxo Jr.? Pixar are the last word, but they've got so many films to choose from now. How are you going to select the best ones for your family night in? Well, don't worry, we've done it all for you. So here we go with the best Pixar films to stream right now. Before we get going, just want to say if you like TV and movies, why not subscribe to the Screen OD channel? And if you like this video, why not hit the like button? The great news about all these Pixar films, by the way, is that if you have Disney Plus, you can stream them all straight away after watching the video. Okay, first up, we are going to go Onward. There was a time when the world was full of magic, but sadly no longer. However, that doesn't stop our intrepid brothers from going on an adventure to try to bring back their dead father so that they can spend time with him once again. This is fun and heartfelt with just the right amount of wonder, a classic Pixar mix. At number 9, we have a film that has a lot of soul. One of several Pixars which face the concept of death head on, Soul stars Jamie Foxx as a music teacher trying to reunite his body and soul again before he gets his big break in the world of jazz. This is a thoughtful film and with, as you might expect, a great soundtrack too. There just aren't enough superheroes in the world anymore. Well, our number 8 film has The Incredibles, who I'm sure would agree. Superheroes, it seems, aren't wanted anymore, but The Incredibles have unfinished business. Meet an extraordinary family living an ordinary life that, as you would expect, doesn't stay very ordinary for long. Rip-roaring superpowers and high-octane adventures await, laced with plenty of warm comedy. How many balloons does it take to lift a house? Well, according to Pixar, 20,622, and they're all to be seen on screen in our number 7 film, Up. A story of loss, life, and new beginnings. For those who don't get the subplots, there's always the fun of a house flying around suspended by thousands of balloons. This is a sweet and tear-jerking adventure that will keep the whole family gripped to the very end. Emotions are running high at number 6 with Inside Out. What happens inside your head when you make decisions? Where are your good and bad memories kept? And why do your emotions sometimes become so overwhelming? This brilliant story of what's happening inside your head when things are going on outside, you get the title, Inside Out, is insightful and entertaining in equal measure. It's time to be scared at number 5 with Monsters, Inc. It spawned a franchise because it's brilliant. Monsters, Inc. stars James P. Sully Sullivan and Mike Wazowski as they scare because they care. But when a girl makes it into their scare factory, they have to find a way of getting her home. This is a roller coaster of fun. Remember me? Well, I remember this film is number 4. It is, of course, Coco. Miguel loves music and he can't understand why his family don't just like him. When he's accidentally transported to the afterlife, he goes on a quest to find his ancestors and solve this mystery. Another afterlife adventure from Pixar with some very catchy music. At 3, it's Wall.E. Rhymes. Nice. Life is solitary and sad for Wall.E in 2850 as he roams on an empty planet picking up rubbish. However, when a probe arrives and he meets a robot called Eve, he falls in love and follows her across the universe. This is sweet and beautifully crafted from Pixar. A rather fishy tale makes our number 2 entry to this list, Finding Nemo. When clownfish Marlin's son goes missing, he teams up with Dory to search the oceans for him. Along the way, the protective father has to come to terms with many of his own demons whilst realising that his son Nemo is beginning to grow up. A wonderful journey of discovery. And so here we are at number 1. I hope you've enjoyed the journey. If you have, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So without further ado, number 1 is... it's Toy Story. It's just not fair to separate out one Toy Story in this list, but still today the franchise sits at the very heart of Pixar's filmography. The adventures of Woody, Buzz and the gang continue to fill both children and adults' hearts with wonder, decades after the first time they were seen on screen. So that's it, that's the best Pixar films for you. Did your favourite make the list? If not, why not put in the comments below what your favourite Pixars are and why. The good news again is that they're all on Disney+, so if you want to go and watch them, you can do so right now. All that's left for me to say is if you like the video, please like the video and consider subscribing to the channel. We'll see you again very soon.